Keep Hello. Let me actually get the auto work. Reason why it took so long because I decided to quickly unload the dishwasher, but not fully load it because I know that would take way too much time. And yeah, we're live. We're live. I know, we're doing a Splatoon stream. It feels like it's been ages. Thumbnail art is so cute. Appreciate it. This was done by Blue, the same person who drew the art for the... What is it? Who drew the art for the 12-hour stream thumbnail. I've actually had this thumbnail in my arsenal for a while. Used it a couple times in the past, but decided to use this one again. So yeah. Chat, does Splatoon count as furries? That's a good question. I mean, they are humans, but at the same time, they turn into squids, so... But welcome everyone to tonight's stream. Sir Nerd, ZF Studios, Pearl, Skipper. How we all doing? Let me, I'm gonna announce on Twitter that I'm live. Alright. Link right here. They're anamorphic animals with zero human DNA. They're 100% furries. then why do they look human then if they have no human DNA? It's a good question. Hazard a guess of what my answer is to how I'm doing. Fine. You're doing more Fire Emblem shit. I had to check to see what the 12-hour stream thumbnail actually was. Yeah, nah. I feel like everybody should check that thumbnail. That thumbnail was fire. Yeah, so a rematch of the Zombies Go Skeleton is coming up in a few weeks. What team were you on last time? Which one will I go on this time? I was on Team Skeleton. I completely forgot I was on Team Skeleton. That Splatfest was like dinosaurs ago. So I got it a long time ago. So I was Team Skeleton though. And yeah. Oh my god, it's going down. What's happening? Wait, what's happening actually? It's been a minute since I pulled up. Oh yeah, it's a new update. Oh my god, check the official site, guys. Should we check the official site? I'm still getting attacked after last night's stream. Eating straight stop for sure. We don't want this. No, keep that shit out of Fire Emblem. Do people actually think Fire Emblem Shadows is that bad? I think they just hate the group you're repping. Hold on, let me go check. Alright, how are you getting like ratioed? Dog, do people take this? Bro, it's Fire Emblem. Don't take this shit too serious, dog. Fire Emblem isn't even like in its top 6 most popular franchises. Like, people should not be repping this fucking hard. Like, why are people on your case this hard? Not dinosaurs. Next he's gonna mention airlines. Yeah, something like that. Oh my goodness, shit's crazy. Wait, what's the rotation? Oh, Clan Blitz? Oh, hell yeah. But Anarchy Battle Open is tower control. Umami Ruins and Barnacle and Dine. Umai. Or what the fuck? Alright, we don't care. How does everyone draw so well? I like how he tried for How Do and then just gave up. You haven't been on Splatoon in 3... You haven't been on Splatoon for 3 months? It'd be like that. It feels so weird being this, like, such high... What is it? FPS? Like, this shit is full 60. He was born with eyeliner on? I don't think so. Jade is a pretty name. Shout out to all the Gen named Sibs. Oh yeah, from Fire Emblem? Yeah, Jade was pretty cool. Jade she is pretty fantastic. Like, if we had to count like four of the Diamant people, she's fantastic. Say that again? Oh my god, table turf. We can all admit this is a W mode, right? We can all admit that. Person from the plaza. Okay. Hold on, Chad. Before we start, I actually got something to show off to y'all. Hold on, I'm just getting it set up. And also, let me take this out, because I bought this from Best Buy and it still has the sticker on it. So that would be pretty bad. Alright, there we go. Looks good as new before I rip this shit apart. Anywho, let me try and get this to work. Alright, we good. Hi. Anyway, before we get started, I'm gonna show this off to y'all. Never give up. It's John Cena. Hi. Anywho, alright. Delta Rune is right on my soul. I saw that posted Splash Madden for full reading. Came the later. I saw SMM ready to Shadow Mantle. I can't read. I'm an Undertale fan. Damn. Since I beat the main game for Pokemon Sword and Shield, I am not onto the DLC, which I still have yet to buy. It was out. Thank God for game key cards. Damn. But chat, look what I bought. Yeah. You got a Pearl Marina. The lighting's not good, so Marina's just kind of being like, it's kind of hard to see Marina, but yeah, we are here. I can show this off because I got the Best Buy thing off. This is what the back looks like. Guys, will the Marina amiibo work on the 3DS? Will the Marina amiibo work on the 3DS, guys? This is kind of a quick question, guys. Will it work on the 3DS? Will it work on the 3DS, guys? Surely it will work on the 3DS. Anyway, we're gonna actually unbox this. Ooh. Let's, take it off from... Oh, I hate doing this, but who cares? Alright. Unbox this. Oh. Can I put my... There we go. Alright, here we go. We're getting this off pretty comfortably. I mean, you can register the amiibo on 3DS, so technically you're not wrong, yeah, but what would Splatoon work on the 3DS, a console known for not Splatoon stuff? I also realize I need to shave whatever this is right here. It's, I just do not look good with it at all. There it is. We got Pearl and Marina. Alright, now time to actually take this out. Where does the... There we go. Alright. Yay, look at that. So weird seeing that small of a box. The other version has like the box of 3 pack. Has the box the size of 3 packs. Damn. But yeah. Hold on, let me... Damn. Shit's like not coming out. There we go. There we go, we got the amiibo. Okay, let me just take these out. Delete facial and body hair, just the entire concept. Nah, some people rock with some facial hair. I just don't rock with it at all. Okay, why are they not coming out? God damn. There we go. So this is Pearl right here. I don't know if anybody's favorite character is Pearl. Probably not. This thing focus? Okay, it's like focusing for like 1 minute. Hold on. Oh, can this? Alright, there you go. Look at that. Oh. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Hell yeah. That's Pearl. Welcome, Help Meister. I can't read that, unfortunately. I do not speak Japanese, unfortunately. You have that crown in Splatoon 1. Shout out modding. I like my facial hair. It makes me look more strong despite being a total stump person. Damn. And now we got Marina. Don't worry, she will not be placed in a jar. Alright, here we go. There she is. Marina. Alright. Just focus. Okay, gotta like... There we go. Look at her. Hell yeah. Nice to meet you is what I said. Awesome. Hell yeah. Nice to meet you too. Do people actually put Marina in a jar because she has little to no clothes? I don't know. But welcome, Shy Kid. I was just showing off these brand 2 new amiibos that I got. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I need to like actually... There we go. What does they say? Stay fresh? That's what they definitely say. But yeah. But do people actually put Marina in the jar because she has little to no clothes on? Some people are weird like that. Some people do that, but I'm not one of them. I put amiibos next to my IRL blue shark. Oh hell yeah. But yeah, you got yeah. Hell yeah, look at that. Reef Slider is called Blue Shark in the Japanese version? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, it's like right next to your Reef Slider. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to the fact these amiibo give out gear based on their outfits. Cough, Callie Marie. Damn. Anywho. Back to the game. Let me just do this so it's... Alright, there we go. Alright. And just like that, we are going to register the amiibos. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing today? Alright, let's tap the amiibos. Look at that. I'm decent. W. Gonna... Alright, second nickname. I guess Marina. Just working my squads for this weekend's tournament. Awesome. Hell yeah. Greg, Marina. Now, Amiibo! Once again, Amiibo! It's OG Marina. Me collection me leaked. Why is Matt here? Because some of these Miis you can definitely tell I made in like 2019, okay? Splatoon is such a cool city, so much to take in. Hey, I'm Marina from Off the Hook. Nice to meet you. Ooh, look at you, serving funky freshness. Wanna be friends? I definitely do. Oh, hell yeah. I'll definitely be friends with Marina. I can remember your favorite gear and comfiest camera options. And I'll keep track of your freshness fits too, of course. You just woke up and actually off on a Monday today? That's rare for me since I have a consistent schedule. Damn, that shit crazy. How's that sound to you? Bye, I'm playing. Alright. Here's a little friendship gift, by the way. Oh my god. Let's go. We got the marinated slip-ons. There's more swag where that came from. So stop by again later. Need help with something? Oh, I forgot you could do Grand Festival. I want to remember the Night of Unity. The Grand Festival. Oh, I could talk about that for hours. Want to get started? We can stop anytime by picking the station. Oh my god, we're finally in this area. This is the most effort they put in the game. Oh my goodness, chat. Y'all remember this shit? Oh my god, this is like the best moment of the game. Alright, where everybody at? Oh my god, there they at. Look at that. They're all performing. It's so awesome. I'm so glad I did all that effort just for this idle gang. Wait, am I gonna get attacked for this like the Three Houses gang? Nah, you probably won't. Where they at? Okay. Hell yeah. Alright, back to the game. Did anyone see the festival I wrote last month? Wait, what do you mean? Grand Festival was the type thing that happened in Splatoon 3 ever? It really was. It really was. Splatoon Festival in Japan? I have not heard that. I'm not gonna cap. Of course you're not gonna register Pearl. Do I register Pearl? I got a question. If you get 10 wins, is it like you get 10 wins for both Marina and Pearl, or is it like you gotta get 10 wins from Marina, then like another 10 wins to Pearl? I would love to experience again with Stella this time. I'd probably cry. W. Alright, we're gonna register Pearl. They can stack? Okay, that's good. So let's just do Pearls. I'm glad they at least added that with the Grand Festival. So now you can actually have an excuse to go do this. Go back to the amiibo box after you've done like a bunch of, even if you own all amiibos. Okay, so we're gonna do that. God, what the man, what is it? Some of these Miis you can definitely tell I made in 2019. God damn. Corey Baxter from Corey in the fucking House. 6'9". I don't think that's 6'9", but that's but if you look at what 6'9" looks like, that's like the closest you're gonna get. So we're gonna obviously this is Pearl. What up, Bohemian's Green Earth is your Mii collection. I made these in 2019, guys. I made these in 2019, okay? I was like 15. The flip is Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather? One of the most famous boxers of all time? Peak, that's what? Oh god. Matt's name is Matsudo in Japanese? Awesome. That's what the Mii collection is? Yeah, this Mii collection is pretty much a perfect encapsulation of what I was like in 2019. Splatsville, check it out. This place is everything, huh? Anyway, ayo, 1, 2. Okay, shut up, bro. Look at you, flawless style. I'm all about that freshness. Bro, I think G-Eazy got more freshness than you, and that's saying something. Hell nah, bro. Once you get enough battles in your belt, you'll be unstoppable. Alright, made up my mind. I'm gonna be your personal hype squid. Hell nah, bro. Marina is my personal hype squid, bro. We don't care about you, bro. Need to load up your preferred gear and camera costumes? I got you. I'll even keep your freshest fits ready to go anytime. Then you can swap your setup in. Alright, you feel me? Yeah. Mine is just Blorbos? Damn. Oh yeah, I got you a little something. Pearl send kicks. Marina's an octo. Well, octopus, squid, I'm gonna have Marina in my corner every time. I'm not having no Pearl. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to go win some games. I say as I'm about to go lose 10. Anywho. Marina's your hype octopus. Pearl's your hype squid. And nah, I would have my hype squid be Marie instead. I got a question. Do I have all of Marie's shit? Do I have all of Marie's stuff? How do I check that? I got, like... You can tell I don't wear anything besides the fucking Forge mask. You don't? Let's see. I have a Marie amiibo. I forgot they got the Yusuke. They got that Yusuke mask, bro. Exactly. Lesbians cannot be separated. Need to play more games to get all the gears? Yeah, but I'm talking about Marie, because I have Marie amiibo. You start with the shoes, win 10 games for sure, then 10 more for wins. You can check the headgear. That's the last piece you get. Yeah, I'm saying Marie. I'm not saying Marina. Alright. Cephalopods. Okay, so this is like the hero shit. Oh yeah, it gives me the school uniforms. Bro, imagine you buy $10 for an amiibo for a school uniform. A school uniform! Oh my goodness. Only real ones remember this shirt. Only real OGs remember that shirt. Now for the shoes. We got the kicks. Uniform is cool. I mean, I guess, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, but it's just the fact that it's tied to an amiibo. Like, this is something that you should buy in, like, the Battle Pass, not an amiibo. Press left stick sort by brand. Amiibo has its own brand. Oh, okay. Brand. Amiibo! Oh my goodness, the very infamous samurai jacket. The infamous samurai jacket. Alright, let's see. Got school shoes, base school, marinade slip-ons, purlins and kicks, samurai shoes. I got the squid hair clip and the samurai helmet. They're under cuddle gear? Wait, what? What are you talking about? What's wrong with the samurai jacket? Nothing. It's just samurai jacket. That feels like something that should be in the battle pass, not an amiibo. The Marine Kali stuff is cuddle gear. Well, that's the next brand over. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got Order Suit. What the hell is Octo Tee? Then we got the Hero replicas. Wait, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Hold on, let me look. See what Oh, hey guys, chat. I got this shirt in real life. I have this shirt in real life. I'm not joking. I have this shirt in real life. Shit's crazy. Still should have been gear based on Callie Marie's outfits. Yeah. I was about to read that again. Alright, chat. Are ready to go game like it's Stephon Curry on a Tuesday? Today is not Tuesday. But we can pretend it's like a Tuesday. We're gonna get lit on a Tuesday. You know what, chat? I'm also... Should I? Nah, I'm good. I like playing Blitz, but at the same time, let me have some fun real quick. Actually, let me change my weapon. Because, chat, if y'all don't know, it's Tuesday in Japan. It is Tuesday in Japan. Y'all didn't know that besides him. You pay too much for Blue and Anaki sweaters IRL. You know what clothes I would get IRL? You know what, let me buy some of these Splatoon sports jerseys. I feel like some of them would go hard. Like, come on. You're saying this wouldn't go hard? This is just the Real Madrid set. This is just the Messi suit. This is just the Messi jersey. They're playing soccer in my backyard. I think I see Messi. I feel like this would be interesting. Like, these would be interesting to wear. Like, come on. Nintendo knows how big Splatoon is. You might as well do it. It'd be so cool if all these clothes were real. They're nice. Yeah, like, come on. It's all about fashion. Don't make, like, 5 clothes real. Make, like, 10 of them at least. Anywho, we're gonna be gaming. In fact, hold on. Let me cancel out because I keep forgetting to change my fucking weapon. Chat, if y'all didn't know, I beat Side Order, which means I got the Order Shot replica, so why not use it? I gotta flex to everyone in the lobby, hey, I beat Side Order. I'll beat it. I gotta do a little flex. Does Graves know any of the European football soccer's besides Moppy and Messi? I know Ronaldo. That's it. Nah, I don't watch soccer. I know, what's his name? Captain America. Like, his nickname is Captain America because he's, like, the best player on, like, the U.S. men's soccer team. I don't care for soccer, but I'm still tuning into the World Cup. Did I 100% the game mode? No, I just beat it the first time and said I beat it, so. Switch gaming raid? Sweet. We'll see when he comes in. Alright, chat, here we go, chat. Y'all about to see real gaming. Oh, Switch Gaming Raid. Welcome, Superstar Marcus, to the stream. Alright, let's see. Ah! Okay, there we go. Welcome Switch Gaming to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Welcome Jurassic World Gaming. Thank you for being part of the raid. Okay. You about to be raided? Well, the raid's already over, but... Oh, welcome Chloe to the stream. Welcome everybody. Welcome John Fast. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Welcome Sonic McCracken. Welcome Angelo. Welcome everyone. Welcome Lucy. How we doing? We're live playing Splatoon. If you want to help, if you want to play with me, school goes on screen. I am right now playing Turf War because Turf War is kind of epic. But if we get enough people in, here, we'll do privates. We'll do private battles. Raged before? Awesome. Appreciate it again. Once again. Keeps going up there. Sorry, Bob was gonna sleep now. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever it is, thank you so much for just stopping by in general. It always helps out the stream. Okay. Remember, this game's about inking. What some people don't also realize is this game's also about killing. Well, some people don't realize that the game, there is way more to the game than killing. You gotta ink. In fact, we're doing a great job right here. Have I seen a clown card before? Nah, I never did. Oh! Like, look at that! And because we got them kills, we were able to paint the turf, leading to a comeback. Look at that, chat! That's how you do it. Number one splatter, number one enemy splatter, number one base defender. Look at that! Oh, I forgot! I forgot that's my new emote. I need to change my emote back to the old reliable. Oh, first one of the day. Alright. If a clown card was real, would I write it? Probably not, honestly. Remember, guys, we gotta change it to the... GOAT emote. What's the GOAT emote, you may ask? This. This is the GOAT emote. This is the emote I'm rocking with. It's called splatting and very different. Maybe. Alright. Got 6 kills for 3 deaths. Great, you do raids? Yeah, we usually do raids for the most part. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, I didn't realize we're wearing like the red paint. I feel like I've only seen the red paint in like Splatfest and shit. Has that always been the case, or am I just suffering from early onset dementia? Alright, I got the assist. That's good. Alright. Here we go. Still very weak red color because in the red lighting it could look more orange than red. Oh, okay. That's probably why I was like, is this like my first time seeing this? Oh, we're doing pretty decent so far. We just need to hold the lead. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's go. We got the kill right there. Oh, okay, got that kill right there. To be fair, it's a miracle it's not yellow versus purple for the 67 million times. There's like 4 different yellow versus purple combos in this game. Damn. Do they realize there's other colors in the alphabet? Do they realize there's other colors in the color theory spectrum? Yeah, we kind of blew the lead, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of blew the lead. Got that one kill. Fuck. Alright, got another 6 kills, but unfortunately we did not take that win. You're gonna post the Turf War and GregCrew battle in combo gaming chat, you can see how bad it is? Alright, bet. Alright, here we go. What is this? Gaming chat? So let me see. So it's just blue, pink, orange, yellow. That's it. That's all the colors. Do they know there's more colors in the alphabet? Do they know there's more colors in the world? Like, for the Splatoon devs? Like, is there special interest just the colors orange and purple? Like, they know there's more colors, right? Like, how are you gonna make an art game but only include 4 colors? This shit is ridiculous. Not gonna lie, I do not know what reference that is. Also, Pearl, is Jerp still around? I'm just gonna remind him to grab shiny treasure and ruins before the month ends. This shit is ridiculous. Yeah. I'm saying it in, like, Ari Spears' voice. Like, I mean, this shit sounds ridiculous. You can even say that is redonkulous. I'm gonna ban you just for uttering Donkey Kong's name. Donkey Kong's like a slur in this channel now. But nah, Sir Nerd is the only person I know on this channel who rocks with Donkey Kong still even after all that. I'm trying to get to this small area, but it keeps shooting right here. That's not where I'm going. Where did this area came right here? I never remember this being here. What the fuck? Why is this right here? I've never seen that before. That has never been on the fucking map. I don't know, but I'll let them know when I call them again. Alright. Code names might say green or lime green. Come on, that looks more yellow. Same with blue near the bottom. You mean Congers? What the fuck? No, Clankers versus... Or normal people. Clankers, us Donkey Kong. Bro. Oh, okay, I get it. I can't lie, those jokes are the least funny thing I've heard in a while. You is right. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard Clankers, I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, I was just like, y'all fucking funny as shit. Need Splatoon devs from all of them 4 colors in the game. Yeah, I gotta help you. You gotta pull it to the Splatoon dev studios and be like, hey, you look at this color wheel, right? You notice there's more than 4 colors, right? Right? Wait, no, don't go to blue and go. Don't shift it down saying it's brand new colors. No. You see red, right? Black. You see brown. You see white. Yeah, I know. It's crazy to have more colors. I don't know if he won this one. Brown wouldn't stand out enough? And just add the 7 basic colors. Let me see. Red, yellow, blue, green, orange, purple, brown, black, yellow, pink, and white. I think that's 16. Actually. Yeah, that's 16. So, red, yellow, blue, green, orange, purple, brown, black, yellow, pink, white. No, that's 11. Yeah, those are like the 11 big colors. Working on gear, so if I leave, it's probably to scrub gear or change tickets or however return like a boomerang. Awesome. W. Does Greg not know of Roy G. Biv? Roy G. Biv? You could have said that was like a ChatGPT ass name, and I and I would believe you. Roy G. Biv is an acronym that stands for the 7 colors of the visible light spectrum. Okay. Who the fuck is that? No, it's a slang. It's a slang. It's a slang, y'all. That's what it means. Also, why is it taking us a minute and a half to get into a Splatoon match? Chat, the game's been out for 3 years, and the matchmaking is still worse than Omar's hairline. It's still worse than Anthony Davis's hairline. Oh my god, this game's matchmaking might genuinely be awful. This game's matchmaking, the day this matchmaking will be good is the day we find out dinosaurs have hairlines. It's not gonna happen. That is not slang. I learned that when I was 4. I'm glad I used Blender for making stuff not limiting by the ink colors in the game. I can have red, brown, even the source mix missing texture. Oh yeah, we need source mixing texture as like one of the paints. You don't have DC issues? Yeah, I don't know what this. I don't know. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Don't tell Pokemon fans that last one. Damn. Nah, I'm using land. I'm using land. Also, chat, guys, this game's about to come out very soon. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Shit, it's about to be crazy. Wait, when did the rotate? No, I think it's even out. I won't. I'll tell them Scarlet instead. Why is it called Scarlet and Violet? Like, what the hell is a Scarlet? Like, they just made that up? But Roy G. Biv is the colors of the rainbow? I don't think it is. I think it's red, yellow, blue, and green. I don't think Roy G. Biv is a color. I'm playing. Why aren't they teaching Roy G. Biv anymore? I was taught like a tune. Red, yellow, blue, green, orange, purple, brown, black, yellow, pink, and white. It's all the colors around, apparently. What did they hear about cyan green? I don't use Ethernet. My internet is strong, so I don't have any issues. Gotcha. Scarlet's like orangish red. Never heard a motherfucker say, yo, what's your favorite color? Oh, Scarlet. Never heard of that. No, I think Pokemon is just making up these names at this point. I think Pokemon is just making shit up. I was taught Hawk Biv 2. You taught Hawk Biv 2. Huh? What are you taught? Shout out C form green though. Green is color. Hell yeah. Is there commands? Nah, we don't do commands over here. The whole conversation made me stupid, and I brought it up. Nah, you good. Roy G. Biv. Yo, I got a question. Where does Roy G. Biv fit in the Fire Emblem lore? Where does Roy G. Biv fit in the Fire Emblem lore? We already got Roy. What's his what's his clone character? Roy G. Biv? Average Splatoon players. That's green. No, that's steel. Guys, it's blue. It's seafoam green. Scarlet actually was my favorite color as a kid when I was afraid to like him purple and pink. I genuinely think you're capping. I genuinely think you're lying. I think you're rage baiting. I think you're rage baiting because I've never heard anybody say Scarlet is their favorite color. I think I've heard more people say tan was their favorite color instead of Scarlet. Oh my god. We need to start winning, guy. There we go. Guys, we need to get rid of the checkpoints. Did you not read your crayon labels as a youngin? I did. I never read Scarlet. Shout out Scarlet for being the name of a root in Fire Emblem 3 Warriors. Scarlet plays. What if Gray's dumb sounds so... Where does Roy G. Biv go in the Fire Emblem timeline? I need to know, guys! I mean, we already got Roy. What about Roy G. Biv? Roy G. Biv. Like, where does Roy G. Biv fit on the timeline, guys? I got a question. Does he appear in N-Gage? Does he appear in the N-Gage DLC? It's like when you start saying, we need to start winning Ja. The Memphis Grizzlies, when they're down, we need to start winning Ja. Ah, we didn't win. I think no Roy exists because people have been begging for Emblem Roy and Fire Emblem Heroes for so long, but no, yesterday got Emblem Corn. Wait, they didn't add Roy into Fire Emblem Heroes? My brother and Grace, he is literally one of the most famous Fire Emblem characters besides Marth and Ike. Like, we all know Roy. Roy. Everybody, you remember how hyped everyone was when Roy got announced for Smash DLC and Smash 4? Like, he was literally the one Fire Emblem DLC they announced where everybody was excited. Like, they were like, oh my god, Roy is back. The melee dude is back. Alright, here we go. Surely we'll get a win. We have not gotten a win in a minute. See, we're orange and it's blue. And from the studio that I brought you is Niagara Falls, New York City, and Futaba's Palace is Greek mythology. Where does Roy G. Biv fit on the Fire Emblem timeline? Bro, I was joking when I said that. It's not like a real statement I said. Futaba's Palace is Greek mythology. I like... My absolute favorite part is some people in the Discord generally thought Futaba's Palace was also in Greek mythology. That was such a fun time. Is Futaba's Palace Greek mythology? Hey, you man, they'll probably add in Persona 3 in Fortnite because of the Greek mythology. Why not Persona 5? Persona 5 doesn't have Greek mythology. Yeah, and what about Futaba's Palace? What a fun time that was. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago since the infamous... Isn't Futaba's Palace Greek mythology? I didn't think... There's 2 great slip-ups. Oh, Niagara Falls right next to New York City. Guys, guys, we can all admit we all thought Niagara Falls was right next to New York City. We all thought you could take the subway. We all thought you could take the local subway to go see Niagara Falls, and then also use that same subway to go to the Empire State Building. Like we all thought that. Alright, we made a comeback. This next time, I see you for that New York City statement. Shit was so funny. For real. And also for the... Isn't Futaba's Palace Greek mythology? For that one, that was a Discord thing. You're not gonna find that on stream. That was a Discord thing. Because we were talking about if... We was talking about if, what is it? What is it called? We was talking about if Persona was gonna be in Fortnite. Fun fact, it has still not been in Fortnite. They should add it to Fortnite. That'd be kind of awesome, but I guess they hate money. Bro, I would literally hop back on Fortnite again just to do that. Okay, y'all remember when I streamed Fortnite for that brief period of time? Good times. Yeah, Niagara Falls in New York City was on stream. I remember chat saying, what? Or huh? So funny. Where does Roy G. Biv fit in the Fire Emblem timeline? I mean, where does he fit? Also, it is about to be 2 years old. I'm going back to that Discord thing. I'm going back to Discord. I'm going back to my Discord channel. February 22nd, 2024 at 10:58 p.m. Futaba's Palace in Persona 5 is also Greek theme. This shit is not fucking Greek theme. Those were there was before I was adult. Now I'm depressed, broken, overwhelmed. Damn. I mean, that's just life after high school. The Greg-stalgia is real, it seems. Yeah, what was y'all's... Chat, let's all be Greg-stalgia for a moment. What was your favorite moment you can think of? Like a funny moment where you're like, oh my god, no way. The Play Nintendo Show. Oh boy, the Play Nintendo Show. I remember that. The 20th birthday stream, the Play Nintendo Show inside joke was born. Hey guys, it's the Play Nintendo Show. Mine is every time you say milk fell off. Oh man. I feel like... we need to see the first stream where I said the milk fell off, because that was a doozy. My favorite moment that kills me was Splatoon and Shoutout saying, "Where's the pool code?" like 6,000 times. It was right in front of their screen. Those are always faves. Whenever everybody's like, "What's the pool code? What's the pool code?" I have it in the description. I have a website that tells you how to join via pool codes, and people just generally don't understand. Well, now I'm here now. It's the funniest thing I've heard. Oh my god, why is Joseph so good? Man, Shaq, I have a question. What's your thoughts on Persona 3 Reload on Switch, too? Are you like, oh my god, I gotta beat Persona 3 Reload another time? Oh my god. I know you played Persona 5 on PS4, PS5. You beat Royal on PS4 and PS5, and on Switch. You already beat Persona 3 Reload. So now the question is, how are you feeling about Persona 3 Reload on Switch 2? You're not buying a 30 FPS Alice game? No! But wasn't it in Persona 5 like 30 FPS? You need to make a Greg Funny Moments compilation. That would be funny. You know you made it big whenever somebody makes a funny moment compilation of you. I didn't play any Persona games on PlayStation, won't play them on Switch either. Damn. I had a question. Was Persona 5 Royal? Was Persona 5 OG on PS4 and PS3? Was that 30 FPS? I remember the quality not being as great. Yes, but that's because I didn't have a PS5 at the time. I don't want to have any PlayStation stuff. That was a question more direct to Shy Kid, because Shy Kid has beaten a Persona game at least twice because he was playing it on different consoles. I want to see how bad it would do. Nah, I think the game would be decent. Yes, they were all 30 FPS until the Steam version, PS5 versions came out. Oh, okay, so that's why when I look back at footage of Persona 5 Vanilla, it doesn't look as smooth as the Royale versions. Playing Reload right now again? You're about to be in September? Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew. That's gonna be a doozy. I'll say that. That's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a doozy, chat. The Greg 56 Funny Moments compilation. It's gonna be one for the ages. Yeah, if there's a better version, I'm gonna play that version, which is PS5 version that runs 4K 60 FPS. Best hardware I have. Awesome. I also feel like if you want to get to Persona 3 Reload, buy it on PS5, because I saw at Walmart it was 20 bucks for a physical copy. That's a steal for Peak. That is such a huge steal for Peak. I'm so glad Sega owns Atlas, because now they can get the greatest sales. And also, I shot that right in his face. How did he not die? Yeah, I got mine at Target. It was $28 final price. Woo! Yo, shout out Sega, man. They know what the consumers want. They know what the consumers want. They love sales. They love sales. And they make GOTY games too. Persona is the greatest game to always go on sale. And it is just the greatest game ever. I'm gonna say that. You don't see Fire Emblem going on sale for below 40 bucks. You don't see what? Final Fantasy games always go on sale, so I can't really say anything. You don't see Paper Mario games going on sale below like 40 bucks. Projectile is smaller and way higher than you think at point blank. Trizuka has an intentionally weird hitbox prevented from being a panic button. Projectile is smaller and way higher than you think at point blank. Oh. That's kind of crazy. So it is supposed to be a long use item and not just a point blank item, which is interesting. It's weird. They do what Nintendo don't. I'll buy Fire Emblem 3 and hope Switch 2 edition for full price. Why? Just play that for Persona! Alright, chat. You guys need a brand new philosophy that I'm gonna install in your head. Instead of thinking, I should buy this game for full price for $60 again, you should install, what is worth it? Doing this or finally getting into Persona? And the answer should be finally getting into Persona. I like having the case on just for display purposes, I guess, but... Bro, we are not winning. Hey, note, the gear I'm using is good for Splatoon Splatoon 1. Yes, that is very much intentional. W. My Nintendo released alternate box art for 3 houses when the game launched. I printed 3 out. I have 4 cases of Heroes. Awesome sauce. Oh yeah, I gotta do my 6-star gear, guys. Alright, let me see how many wins I've gotten. Like 1. Oh, 2. 2 wins. 2 wins. Oh, that's fucking awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, Shy Kid, I've been seeing that guy's TikToks. Like, he has like 100 copies of Persona 5. Last time I played Persona 5 Royal was when I got introduced to Futaba's Palace. The very Greek mythology-inspired Great Pyramid. Yeah. But damn, you're officially at the halfway point of the game. So, hell yeah. You're officially at the halfway point of the game. Play Golden again? I need to play Golden, but, what is it? I need to play Golden. I just don't got time. Or I do got time, but it's like, with work in the way, it's like, it is based on an Indian desert and the boss is fixed. It is created with origins in Egyptian and Greek mythology. So it's based on Greek mythology? No. More, like, no, when you say Egypt, nobody's singing Greek mythology. I got uncomfortable at the point where they had to sneak into Soldier's house to meet. Yes! Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who got uncomfortable when they did that. I was just more uncomfortable on, oh god, they're gonna get caught. Joker's gonna be kicked out. Joker, oh my god. Joker's life's gonna be over. Bro, I can't believe they did a palace on Redditors. They did a palace on Redditors. I couldn't believe it. But chat, I gotta play more Persona 4 Golden. You wanna know why? Because everybody loves Persona 4 Golden, apparently. Even though that shit has the worst characters I've seen. Yu Narukami has to do a LeBron on the Cavs type carry job. Just to make, just to carry these bums. Like, these guys are bums. B-U-M. They are bums. So glad I'm not alone in that. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, like that segment, I was just more embarrassed that, like, Joker was gonna get caught, and it was gonna be straight over for him. Also, I had to skip the desert scene because I already saw the start of it on Twitter way before I got into Persona. Is it the one where they're driving through the desert and it's with Ryuji and On has to stop the car? Is that what you're talking about? If so, yeah, that was really bad. That was really bad. That was a really bad one. That was really bad. Not really, but the one where they step into the desert and they go hot, hot, ow, ow. Corniest shit I've seen. Damn. Like, come on, Joker. Come on, dog. Like, come on, we're better than that. It's like, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh my god. Like, come on. We're better than that, guys. We're better than that. Y'all are so fucking corny. It's, like, that was such an out-of-character thing for Joker to do, bro. Welcome, Killer Bunny, to the stream. You find out your goat's washed? That was a bad moment. When you find out your goat does questionable things, guys. Did you see Joker Aura Farm though? See, here's the thing about all that. Wonder Connoisseur would never do anything like that. Wonder is a ladies man. He's a gentleman. I don't know about ladies man, but he's a gentleman. He wouldn't do anything like that. He would never do anything like that. Like, hey, don't mess with Wonder. He took down the Subway Slammer. Chat, we can all admit these things right here are the worst specials, right? Like, they're so ass. Like, they are generally, you're pretty much, they were so ass that Nintendo had to buff them in 3 straight updates because it was just that ass. Super Chumps are not that bad anymore. I mean, yeah, but still, it's just kind of... You hit that Split Sunday, my power is currently 17 to 600, so you're currently top 4,000. W. I did the summer update? Yeah. I ended up pulling the skin they have, which is a summer Modaha, because I need a light user, and also it was like an event, so I was like, this probably won't come back to the item shop till next year, probably, so let's just pull it. I saw Bunny, so you remember about a Bunny character in Shadow's trailer? Why not in the game right now for whatever reason? You trap people with jumps in... You trap people who jumps in a splat bomb? Nice. Not the 6-7 meme. Oh my goodness. 6-7. Oh my god, I've only won 2 matches on stream. I'm getting tired of losing, guys. The worst Splatoon player of all time is me when I need to get wins from my amiibos. All of a sudden, it's like we can never get a win. All of a sudden, it's like winning is impossible. Play Madden! You want me to hop on Madden? Chat, should we hop on Madden? Should we switch to Madden? Nah, Splatoon fans wouldn't understand. They wouldn't. Alright, I'm hopping on Anarchy for a bit, because I'm tired of losing, so I might as well lose even more. I like how that feels. Same thing happened to me when Alternate Squid Sister side over Off the Hook games out. Yeah. I remember for the Marie amiibo, I needed 10 wins to get sets, right? To get sets. I went on a 9-game losing streak. It was horrible. And the crazy part is I was trying to lock in too, so it was more frustrating. This is a little more tolerable because I'm doing a stream, but when you're locked in doing it off stream, shit is the most frustrating shit ever. You capped 5 level grinding my win streak, almost 6 of them. W. Chat, we can all admit Clan Blitz is one of the best modes in the game, right? Like, we're all grown. You can admit that. I even made a video saying on why Clan Blitz is underrated, because I feel like it just gets... I feel like a lot of people just don't understand the genius of this mode. Clan Blitz is fun? Clams is the worst? What? Clams is the worst? What? No way. You need a team to even win? Well, that's kind of how the game works? It's how the game works. What do you mean? You need a team to win? Yeah, you need a team to win any game, essentially. Fine, I'll do it myself. Fuck my team since they go 2-16 in X rank. Oh my god. We have a coordinated me. Ah, okay. But that applies to every game mode, essentially. Bro, Rainmaker, you wanna know why tower control be the worst? It's because sometimes you'll get a wipeout, and all of a sudden, nobody still wants to go on the tower. It's like they are allergic to going on the tower. Like, shit be so annoying. I've never been into X because I was never good enough to be in X, so. Let's go. There's B plus players that do better than X rank players, honestly, somewhat. Remember back in Splatoon 2 when getting into X rank meant you were like pretty much like Hungry Box of Splatoon. Like you were like a genius. Bro, remember when A plus players were better than X rank players? I don't think I do, but sometimes A plus rank players be playing. Sometimes A plus players do play better than A rank. You are right on that. A plus players used to be the sweatiest ass players. For real. Bro, this game is actually like a pretty competitive one. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh my god, my aim sucks. Come on. Okay. Alright, 53. We're at 53. Okay, we're at 53. Alright, we just need to hold the lead. Can we hold the lead? Chad, that ain't good. Let's go. X is like League, but you queue solo instead of duo, and there isn't a queue. Ah, damn. That's gotta be not fun. Hey, chat, that was actually one of our few wins. Let's go. Let's go, chat. That's one of our few wins. 11 for 8. Let's go. Damn, all the players. Damn, that was a competitive match. That guy with the smiley face on the team didn't really do a great job. I guess he was a good painter, but that's it. I still say they made the right call not including League, because if the League rotation was bad, teams are just going to go back to Anarchy Open. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, Anarchy Open is supposed to be essentially League, so. I mean, yeah. League's partially replaced by Challenge now. In a way, it kind of is, but at the same time. I don't know. Challenge, I've kind of made one of my first real essay videos was on why I think Challenge Mode was a disappointing addition to Splatoon 3. Or why Challenge Mode in Splatoon 3 is disappointing. I kind of recommend everyone give it a watch, even a year and a half later. It's still a pretty good video. That was a good video. Yeah. I can't wait for Splatoon 4 to not have challenges or league or squad battles. Splatoon 1 was squad battles, Splatoon 2 was league battles, Splatoon 3 challenges. It's never been the same. Damn. What's Splatoon 4 gonna be? Should make what weapons with Persona 5X for your team would use in Royale? That would be fun. People could see that, but I don't know. I remember I did the Omori video and that shit bombed horribly. I'm not gonna lie, the reason I haven't made an essay video because of that is because I'm not gonna lie, since that video bombed, I got burnt out on making them, so I just need to get locked in. If I stay locked in, I can make another video, so. Go, go, go! Stop fucking sitting there! Thank you. Oh my god. Missing so many third kits. I think we should be grateful we even got third kits in the first place, because I feel like for the longest time, the question was Splatoon 3 ever even gonna get third kits in general? Like, also, you wanna know what's crazy? I would actually like to save some of the, I would actually say, not gonna lie, chat, is it crazy to say that one of the reasons why Splatoon 3 seems very dead is because the third kit crowd, they finally got what they want, and instead of begging for a new third kit every time, they finally got what they want and actually moved on? Would you say that's part of the reason? Because I say one of the reasons why Splatoon 3 was the one main complaint with Splatoon 3 was the fact, like, people wanted third kits. And then when it actually got third kits, I feel like that crowd just moved on extremely fast. Because they got what they want, so they moved on. Rude? What do you mean rude? Oh, you're talking to you're talking to Killer Bunny. No. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, because it's like, I feel like, oh, okay. Because it's like, to me, I noticed that, like, some of the really only big things people talk about with Splatoon, I feel like the only thing that even had any type of traction in general was just people begging for third kits. So when third kit people finally got what they want, they just moved on. They got what they wanted too late because everybody had moved on prior. Well, I like to say that people already moved on, but I feel like the people who didn't move on was the third kit crowd. And because they finally got what they want, they moved on. They moved on. They didn't care anymore. They already got what they wanted. They finally got what they wanted. What is there to look forward to anymore? And now, that's why I kind of feel like Splatoon's dead. Because now that last portion of the people who somewhat care about Splatoon 3 finally got what they want. And they have nothing to look forward to anymore. So they moved on. I wonder if any other weapons will get their other kits like heavy and clutch. Unless Nintendo is planning just to do surprise drops for third kits, I probably not. I feel like this is the max we're gonna get. I was about to say, how did that not die? But luckily it did die. That's crazy. Let's go. Alright. We hold the lead. Let's go, fist bump. I go to Clan Blitz, all of a sudden I'm winning. What the fuck? It's crazy. I say that, then I'm gonna lose the next 3. But damn, also, I am in A+. I kind of forgot I was in A+. I've only at max reached regular S. I've never reached S+, nor X. Alright, here we go. I can't believe Wonder defeated the Subway Slammer. I can't believe that either. Like, the Subway Slammer, that was such a tough foe, man. That was such a tough foe. Like, they call him the Subway Slammer for a reason. He's a Subway Slammer. What the fuck was that? Remember, guys, this is who is Wonder? That's the character's name in Persona 5X. He's the main character in Persona 5X. He is basically the Joker of Persona 5X. He is the Chris of Persona 5X. He is he is the Chara of Persona 5X. He's the Mario of Persona 5X. Basically, that's what it is. How did he miss that shot? I was actually like, how the hell did he not, how did I not die for that? That shit was point fucking blank. Persona 5X, and that message got held for review. This is, wow, great fucking game. Isn't Chara more of a side character? Who the fuck's the character? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is the guy in Undertale? Who's the guy in Undertale? Who's John Undertale? Who the fuck? Who's the guy? Frisk? What is the difference between Frisk and Chara? I keep seeing different names. I see different names. I see Frisk. I see Chara. What the fuck? Is Chara just a fanfic name? Who the fuck is that? They're completely different people. Why do people keep saying it like it's the same person? One is evil, one doesn't. Ah, okay. When I think of evil Frisk, I think of that one Hamburger Helper drawing. I drew a fucked up version of Hamburger Helper. Just a sick idea of my sick and twisted mind. To an evil, fucked up version of Hamburger Helper. I got 6, I got 7, I got 8. Alright, chat, I get it. 6, 7, 6, 7. Alright, I'm gonna ban people who say 6, 7, man. This is getting ridiculous. Ah, shit, Reef Slider, bro. I hate that shark, bro. I got a question. Is this the person who draws the art for me in the Engage art? Is that the person who drew my profile pic? I feel like I have a hunch. That's also not quite true. Okay, but back to the Persona 5 talk. Wonder is basically the Frisk of Persona 5X. They're the main character. They're the main character. Simply put. Chris Morality's split up to player Charles' mortally gray traumatized child. Bro, why do they make the Undertale lore so complicated? Like, shit crazy. But chat, I got a question. What is y'all's opinions on Wonder? What's your opinions on Wonder, chat? Chat, what is your opinion on Wonder? What is your opinion on Wonder from Persona 5X? Oh my goodness, damn. Wonder is great because his name is a talking flower. He's Timu Joker. No, because I don't know anything about him. Damn, well, Pearl, you should pull up to the Persona 5X streams. I'm playing, you don't have to. I do highly recommend it. Ooh, welcome Agent Fox to the stream. I thought Char was the evil one with the knife when you do every one of these life routes. Alright. I think I could piece together the story of Undertale. What happened was, Frisk was like, hey guys, actually, they already made the story of Undertale. What do you mean? What do you mean you already know the story of Undertale? Do you remember that song, Story of Undertale? Where it's the parody of the Lady Gaga song? That's the story of Undertale. That's how I know what happens in Undertale, chat. Was Shun present yesterday at Persona 5X stream for a combined 30 seconds? Yes. For a combined 30 seconds, he was present at the Persona 5X stream. God, not that video. That's a video, even if you don't watch Undertale, you've seen that video, because that video is one of the most infamous parts of Undertale. That's not the game itself. Bruh, 30 seconds, my boy got overshadowed. Hey, he's only shows up in the pre-programmed cutscenes, and I've only got to one pre-programmed cutscene. Might just playing, I am playing with viewers, but right now I'm doing series because I lost so much, but now I'm starting to win, so 50 for 8. That's actually pretty good, guys. He needs to win for Amiibo for context. Yes. But, what was it? She's waiting for the inevitable Teddy to be added, so then when she has an excuse to not show up during any of all the Persona 5X streams. That is exactly what is happening, too. Honestly, if Teddy were to show up, I would not even show up to the Persona 5 stuff either, man. Because Teddy, we can all admit, he gotta be a bottom two Persona character all time. Like, all 5 Persona games. And if you're wondering why is Teddy not number 1, well, in Persona 2, they literally added Hitler to the game. I'm not fucking joking. So, that's why Teddy's not the worst character. But, Teddy's still one of the worst characters. They what? I'm not fucking joking. Look that shit up. Look that shit up. Look that shit up. I am really not fucking joking with you. Look it up. You missed a lot in here? Yeah, we were playing with the amiibos. You're disappointed nothing was announced at the Xbox Game Showcase day until 4 and I had to open that day? Also, why am I not getting anyone in this lobby? Why am I not getting anyone? Why am I not getting anything? Why is it 2 minutes? Actually, it's been 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and we have not found a match. 3 minutes, guys. We have not found a single match. But you have been disappointed nothing was announced? Damn. Honestly, I don't think any real Persona shit was going to be announced. Because what were they really going to announce at the Persona Showcase? Remember, also, Shy Kid. Here's the thing. They added the dude in my Persona game. I can't believe it. Yeah, Persona's fucking Persona has some fucked up crazy shit. In Persona 1 and 2. Persona 1 and 2. You can make anything up and they could believe it because nobody played the games. But I'm not joking. He is in Persona 2. Chat, does anyone need a Persona 1 and 2 stream series? That... Dog, Persona 1 and 2. Dog, who would even pull up to that? I'm playing the game on my PS Vita. I'm not gonna lie. There's kind of a reason why nobody brings up Persona 1 and 2. Well, people bring up Persona 2 a lot more often, but Persona 1 is really nothing special. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to Persona 3, 4, and 5, it really is nothing special. I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we do either. Chat, this matchmaking is so ass. Bro, oh my god. Yo, count that. Count that. How long was that? 283 seconds. How much is that in minutes? How much is that in minutes? How many is that in minutes? Is Persona 2 red or orange? It's purple. It's purple. And I thought Kamoshida was bad. Yeah, Kamoshida is definitely... He is definitely one of the worst Persona characters. The reason why he's not the worst is because literally it was in Persona 2. And he's not even like, I think he's not even like a cameo. He's the fucking main antagonist. He's the main antagonist. Yo, what the fuck is happening in Persona 2? I need to play Persona 2. 4 minutes! It took me 4 fucking minutes to get into not a Persona match. It took me 4 fucking minutes to get into a Splatoon match. I thought Persona 1, no, oh, I'm thinking some, yeah, Persona 1 was purple. Persona 2 is both red and orange because Persona 2 is a 2-part game. I'm not joking. Persona 2 is a 2-part game. You got Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment. Literally, there is a part 1 to the game and a part 2 to a game. I'm not fucking joking. Persona 2 is a 2-part game. You waited a whole match for a match. Man, this is why nobody hops on fucking Splatoon no more. I had to wait near 5 fucking minutes to hop on one rank match. This is some bullshit, man. Bro, this shit is more dead than Rice Gum's channel, bro. Or not, this shit fell off faster than Rice Gum. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Bro, I can hop on to a Cars 3 online match faster than this shit. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Rebirth, Revival, whatever. What is this Sonic 3 and Knuckles nonsense? 2 parts? Yes. They made a 2-part game in 2000 for the PS1. And you want to know the weirdest fucking part about all this? Oh, what's the weirdest part, Greg? What is the weirdest part? What is the weirdest part of the game? Only one of the 2 parts was localized in America. I am not joking. One of the 2 parts was only localized in America for the longest time. Then I remember, Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin got remakes for the PSP. Eternal Punishment was released on the PSP in America. But Innocent Sin on the PSP never came to America because the PS Vita was already out at that point. And they thought, oh, nobody's probably going to buy the game in America. But here's the thing instead. They released Persona 2 Innocent Sin as a PS3 virtual console title. So the only way to play Persona 3 Innocent Sin besides buying it on PS1 is to have a PS3 and buy it on the virtual console. Or have a PS Vita and buy it on there. This shit is ridiculous. Yeah, it's dumb and confusing as hell. Yeah, there's a reason why Persona was a niche franchise until Persona 5. It's not because of the story, it's because Atlas does the weirdest fucking things when releasing games. Like making Persona 4 a PS2 exclusive the year Obama got elected. In 2008, when the PS3 was already out for 2 years. I waited 5 minutes to get fucking hammered in this match. Fucking hell. What a fucking joke of a game, man. What a joke. You think I wasted all my time for this? You think I wasted all my time for this and you think it's some sick joke? Well, take the fucking thing. I don't give a fuck. This game fucking sucks anyway. There's a reason why nobody hops on this trash-ass game anyway. Like, I think Anthony Davis' hairline is better than the missed potential of this game. Simply put. Because how the fuck they fucked this up, chat? Yeah, like, that guy's hairline in the chat is better than Splatoon 3. It's missed potential. The missed potential in this game is crazy. I hate how Nintendo I hate how the Splatoon devs, we waited 5 years for this. They announced it January 2021, and it came out September 2022. And between January 2021 and August 2022, they announced nothing worthwhile until the last month of the game. We waited 5 fucking years for this game, and a year and a half of just straight silence of this game, just to be it's alright game. Like, hell fucking no. This should be a game where it should have broke boundaries. It should have been crazy. It should have been groundbreaking. It should have shooken the online world for Nintendo. But instead, no. It is just a solid 7.5 out of 10 game. It is just a solid 7.5 out of 10 game. This game should have been way fucking better than it should have been. Especially with this dog shit ass matchmaking. Fucking hell. God damn. This game fucking. Multiplayer game of the year, guys. Remember, guys, this game's multiplayer. You know what, chat? Fuck it. We need to look up multiplayer game of the year. Well, what the fuck is the multiplayer game of the year? I know it's Splatoon. Granted, in 2022, that was actually the funniest fucking outcome that happened with that award. But at the same time, chat. Alright, Splatoon 3 got 2 nominations. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, Splatoon 3 was also best family game. But it was not to win. It did not win. In fact, Kirby and the Forgotten Land win. I forgot Kirby and the Forgotten Land also came out the same year. Okay, chat. Best multiplayer game. Here's what Splatoon 3 was going up against. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remake. Multiverses! Multiverses! Overwatch 2 and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. So Splatoon 3 was going up against a popular game and straight trash. Straight trash, bro. Bro, this is like if Ben fucking Simmons, it's like, oh, here's the best upcoming shooter. And it's Ben Simmons, and the rest of the 4 are fucking like 16 AAU players, bro. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? This ain't even a competition. Why is this a competition? This is so ass. This is so ass. Oh my god. Multiverses isn't alive anymore. Overwatch 2 is trash as hell. They put a fucking... Bro, TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Bro, who is playing multiplayer on that game? Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's like, bro, what? And then we got Splatoon 3. The worst matchmaking I've seen in my life, bro. Like, this shit is so ass, bro. Like, Anthony Davis' hairline is better than this game, bro. Oh my god. And look at his hairline. Look at my hairline, bro. It looking like the McDonald's Happy Meal, bro. It looking like the curve of the Georgia mountains. What the fuck? But Greg was not holding back. I'm not holding back. I've been a Splatoon fan since Christmas of 2015. I am tired. I'm tired. I want Splatoon to be the best it's ever be. I want Splatoon to be a GOAT game. It is not happening, unfortunately, because the potential is just being thrown out the window. This was the best he could come up with, guys. Kanji's hairline, for real, bro? Like, look like Kanji's hairline. 5 of them Shoutouts for best mobile game. Don't let Genshin get its spot. You know that shit ain't gonna happen, dog. Bro. Genshin will win. You wanna know why? Because it's fucking Genshin. Genshin, all the Gooners love Genshin. Gooners, they love Genshin, so they're gonna vote for Genshin to win, and because they want that sweet, sweet Hoyoverse money, they will say, hey, Genshin's gonna win. What do you want to be when you grow up? A competitive Splatoon player. Oh, I remember that video. I hope she accomplishes the dream. Who's more powerful, Gooners or furries? That's like saying, who's more powerful, Goku or Brawly? Or, that's like saying who's more powerful, Goku or Superman? It's like, that's fucking tough. That's tough, dog. Bro, like, 80% of furries are just Gooners. Like... Alright, what is this? Splatzone's Rainmaker. I'm not... Marlin's good, but I'm not going on Inkblot. Wahoo or Urchin? Okay, at least we got an Urchin. Man, I need a drink. The only reason I'll play Genshin is because of Alejandro Sab, for real. The only way I'll play Genshin is if they sponsor me. If they sponsor me, I'll do it. Why? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. But Alejandro Saab, also, everybody you have known has voiced in Genshin at one point. Did you know the guy from Mario, the guy who voices Mario now, did you know his only notable voice role besides voicing in the mashed animation parodies was Genshin Impact? Greg, it says gold on the ceiling. That shit does not say that, bro. But how you doing, the guy who likes goats? I like goats. I need an opinion. What is your opinion on Splatoon despite never playing it? Like, you think it has potential? You think that shit kind of trash? Because I was raining on Splatoon. I waited 5 fucking minutes to get into a rank match that lasts 2.5 minutes. Because this shit is ridiculous. This shit shouldn't even have happened. Repeat that again. If you're talking about Genshin, I said the only reason I'll play Genshin is if they sponsor me. If I get a Genshin sponsorship, I will play it. Just because sponsorship money, I know that shit hits like crack. So, I would do it. But other than that, I'm not playing Genshin other than that. So... Hold on, chat. I'm a BRB. I'm gonna throw away the amiibo. Like garbage. Not the actual amiibos, but like the box it came in. It's just taking up room. And also, I need a fucking drink. My throat is like, I've been talking all day, so. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Oh, we're going back into actual lobby, so. Oh, fuck. Man, I'm fucking tired. Get an energy drink or some shit. Also, Shy Kid, I did get Little Caesars for lunch. I got Little Caesars for lunch, and the reason I did was because I wanted some lunch slash dinner for the next couple days. So, and I think Little Caesar does it good. You get $7 pizza for a full 8 slice. You eat 4 slices today, and then you eat like maybe 4 slices tomorrow, or maybe 2 slices tomorrow, 2 slices the day after. Like, Little Caesar's perfect for that. Did it look nice, the pizza? Oh yeah, it looked crispy. It looks refreshing. You should get some water. I did not get water. I got a Baja Blast because I needed something refreshing. I should flown to take your order. Yeah. I got a question. I know the Little Caesars sponsors the NFL. What does, like, on your box, does it say the proud sponsor of the Las Vegas Raiders? Because mine says it's the proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I feel like it's interesting seeing like different NFL teams on different piece of boxes, because it's like, damn, that's not what it is over here. It's over here. So over here, it's like, obviously the Tampa Bay Bucks sponsor it because I live in Tampa. Do the Raiders sponsor it because they're in Vegas? Ah, was it tie-dye pizza? Nah, it's just a regular pepperoni. No, our boxes got white and it's different for the states. I saw they got different posters for locations to sponsor. I gotcha. Oh, how did I get that? I actually went to a Bucks game yesterday. The Bucks almost came back against the Eagles, but they didn't win. I'm gonna say this, though. Check it. I don't know if you've been to the Raiders stadium, but that stadium looks awesome. It looks like the Death Star kind of way. But like, I went to for the Bucs stadium. It is an open stadium, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how hot Tampa is. Yeah, no, I was in there and I was fucking sweating. I actually drank water yesterday because, simply put, I felt like I was gonna die out there. How are the Titans doing so far? They've played 4 games. They have not won a single one. I saw even the quarterback said in the press conference yesterday, yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, your ass. He actually did straight up say that. And I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty much the best way you could say it, because they at least acknowledge their ass and they need to lock in. That's what they said. What do you mean you drank water yesterday? It's kind of self-explanatory. So they have fallen off like rice gum? Well, since 2019, yeah, they've fallen off like rice gum. It's packed out. Yesterday, I closed by myself the first time. It was like a Sunday Night Football non-stop orders. Oh yeah, that Sunday Night Football does that to it. Does that to a Little Caesars. Yeah, the Allegiant Stadium. Yeah, like, I want to go to Allegiant Stadium, because that shit looks fucking awesome. Like, I feel like a Steelers versus Raiders game at Allegiant Stadium would be fucking crazy. Like, I want to know how many fights I would see. Because I know Raiders fans are notorious for fighting alongside the Eagles, I actually did see a fight. Well, yesterday at the game, and the fight lasted 5 seconds before that shit separated. But it's like, dog. When my general manager is in there, I'm a GM pretty much, so it's cool to think about the way if you. When my general manager is in here, I'm a general manager pretty much, so it's cool to think that if. That way, if you're the only manager on shift, yeah, pretty much. So one time I actually go to a football game if there's fights or if the Steelers come. Steelers and Raiders aren't in the same division, but they are rivals because of, well, they just got a long history together. I'm not gonna lie, it does suck that the Steelers aren't facing the Raiders this year. It felt like every year they were facing the Raiders, but then this year they aren't. I kinda miss it, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I miss the annual Steelers-Raiders matchup. That was always fun. Steelers and fights. Oh yeah. See a grown man who's like 35 get arrested, has to tell their girlfriend, hey, can you pay the bond? Some guy was making fun of my football team, so I like yeah, I knocked him the fuck out. I knocked him out. Can you pay it? Shit crazy, chat. Funny enough, there was a customer my general manager argue with, it stood her ground. I don't understand people who be making shit harder for the food employees' jobs. It's like my brother in Christ, they get paid $15 an hour. Like, why are you throwing such a hissy fit? All this water talk is making you want water? Go drink water then. I know I'm not talking, but still. Drinking room temperature coffee from kitchen tap and some milk? W. Remember guys, drinking water from Cleveland is more healthier than drinking brand water bottle. I forgot who the brand was, but oh, I think it's Fiji. Yeah, remember, drinking tap water from Cleveland is actually way healthier than drinking Fiji water bottles. You wanna know why? Because I think Fiji made a brand said, hey, at least we're not Cleveland's water. And then Cleveland made a report saying that they did a scientific report, and turns out there's actually, like, more toxic chemicals in fucking Fiji. Fiji has 1%, and Cleveland tap water has 0%. Man, but I don't care what it is, I'm never going to Cleveland. You wanna know why? I'm a Steelers fan. If I go to a Steelers game in Cleveland, I think I might generally get shot. Generally put. Bruh, like, for real, like, bro, I'll never trust Cleveland, bro. Cleveland, chat, how many of y'all want to go to Cleveland? There ain't no life found there, for real. Like, Cleveland, bro, if you live in Cleveland, bro, I gotta feel bad for you, bro. I feel like these are the worst 4 cities to live in. Detroit, Gary, Indiana, Cleveland, Memphis. Yo, if you say you're gonna move to Memphis, you might as well sign your will, man, because you ain't making it out of there alive. Let's go to Cleveland, guys. I'd rather fucking... What's wrong with Gary, meow? Gary, Indiana, look it up. Murder capital of the world. Or murder capital of America. Let's go to Cleveland, guys. I think I'd rather go to, like, Afghanistan or some shit. Chat, I realize I haven't done a Jamboree stream in a bit. When do y'all think we should... Do y'all think we should do a Jamboree stream tomorrow? Or you guys like, nah, man, you need to bring back Persona 4. We need Persona 4 stuff. Detroit? Yeah, I'm never going to Detroit. Because you can't ever have shit in Detroit. You can't have shit in Detroit. Man, I'm playing like ass. Jamboree would be fun, so would Fire Emblem. Ooh, more Fire Emblem. Yeah, we would love more Fire Emblem. Chat, we're only like 5 chapters away from really finishing. Or no, we're 6 chapters away from finishing it, so. We got like maybe like another 6 hours left. I think the game's like around like 40 hours long if you just like do all the chapters type shit. Yeah, like, motherfuckers gotta ruin everything, for real. Chat, we are getting, like, we're getting slammed. Damn. This is more slammed than that time I had to work on Saturday. Just never great to stream Fire Emblem Shadow, see where he stands if the game's okay, or absolute dog slop like everyone is. How am I gonna stream on mobile? I think it is possible, but, like, it's gonna be a curious setup. Slammed and welcome to the jam. Everybody, it's time to get up. It's time to slam now. Get up. It's time to jam now. Why? We got On in here, who's the original Pearl fan. I don't think On would be a Pearl fan, honestly. What for On in Persona 5, what would be like her favorite idol? You think she'd be a fan of like maybe you think they'd probably be a more fan of like Callie or Marie? I don't know, maybe because of fashion? I don't know. I don't think she would like Pearl. I think she would either be Callie or Fire, probably because you're on Team Sweet. On, yeah, like as in, not Fire Emblem. On and Fire Emblem would be crazy. Persona. Yay! Why are we all squid partying? Hey, we're all squid partying over here. Okay, Joseph just got the easiest fucking kill. Alright, chat, we're gonna have to lock in. Not really, but let me at least be 50% locked in. I really be thinking Deltarune over the most basic words, and I don't think I'm neurotypical. Chat, $50 donation, and I'll stream Persona 1 as a stream series. Ain't nobody doing that. Because I was thinking of Persona 1 earlier. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. If Persona 1 were to come out, who would care? Like, who would care about a Persona 1 stream series? I think people would, but, like, it's gonna be interesting. I would care more about Persona Among Us than Persona 1. Yeah, just... Persona 1 is not getting any love. Ah! I try to be the anchor, but I'm not. Chat, we're almost at level 124. Wow, I've only gotten one victory since hopping on Turf War. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we get... We already got our 6th win. Can we get our 7th win? Like 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we get it, guys. Chat, we get it. You guys love 6, 7. Okay? Just cut it. I'm playing. I'm getting tired of finding wild squid turf parties. At this point, I don't care anymore. Chaos it is. Damn. 4 more until you get the shirts. Damn. I would say let's go until we get them, but at this time, I don't think I'm gonna get another win in Turf War. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna... Next time I die, I'm gonna make a poll. The funniest part of the 6-7 meme pop line is the Kendrick is listening memes. 6-7. My favorite part is me posting that meme saying how 6-8 feels being between 6-7 and 6-9. And it's that Diary of a Wimpy Kid page where Great Kefli's between 2 people and he wrote something on the top saying 2 morons. What the fuck? Oh my god, my aim's so ass, bro. Oh my god. I think I literally just paired with a player who was the traitor in my last round. I wonder if they're the traitor again. Damn. Bro. Why do they make Fire Emblem Among Us, chat? Why do they make Fire Emblem Among Us? Alright, start poll. There we go. Alright, guys. What would you rather see Wednesday? Fire Emblem Engage or Persona 4 Gold? Tomorrow will be Jamboree, and then one of these days, yeah. Welcome NCT Studios to the stream. Glad you stopped by. There we go. I thought I was gonna die. Alright. Why is it 50-50 at the moment? Because people really want... It's a really divisive fan base, okay? It's a really divisive fan base. That's why. It's 4 votes, and 2 of them... It's 50-50. Chat, we finally got a win. Just 3 more until we get the shirts. Thank you, Joseph. Every time I notice something, every time Joseph's on my team, we win. Was there in their entire race entire match? Kind of feel Jory doing that, but a rat gotta do what a rat's gotta do. For real. Because I'd rather see Greg's reaction to any next Persona 4 Golden weird moment. I don't blame you. Persona 4 Golden is such a game. I kind of forgot. This map was so big. Like, goddamn. If his reaction to the drunk human of Yukiko and Nato was to suggest anything. Don't forget the beach scene. That was so bad. That was the worst scene. That was so bad. And then the drunk scene was also bad. You wanna know the worst part, game? You wanna know the worst part, chat? There is a hot spring scene in Persona 4 Golden, and the unfortunate part, we have not got to it yet. I say it's unfortunate because we have to experience that scene, and that is a desire I do not want anybody to go down. That is not something anybody should do. That is not someone I would torture with. It was Teddy, then more Teddy, then drunk, then end because no more. Yeah, even Chow was begging me, dog, call it a stream, bro. This is too much bad. Remember, chat, people unironically say Persona 4 has the best characters. What the fuck are they talking about? If Persona 4 has the best characters, then Splatoon 2's vanilla story mode is the best story mode. Simply. Like, what the fuck are people talking about? You're happy for popular MMOs? Oh, hell yeah. Popular MMOs, like, he just got back from his addiction and is now looking healthy. Hell yeah, proud of it. Oh my god, I thought he went all the way over there. Alright, BRB, I'm gonna get dinner. I love when I get food and that's the moment the matchmaking decides to be fast. A lot of people still hate on Call Me Carson for what he did, but I think he handled it quite well. He took Reflect and came back a different, more mature person. I mean, I guess, but at the same time... like... nah, like, dude, I don't like Call Me Carson. Not only because, well, he was weird during that. I guess he did time to reflect himself, but I don't like Call Me Carson just because he's, in my opinion, just not funny. I think the reason I hated Call Me Carson because he just wasn't that funny. Like, he was the perfect definition of a band kid. And for some reason in 2019, he was so glazed. You want to know how glazed? Like, pretty much, like, not as glazed as 2021 Dream, but Call Me Carson was one of the most glazed people of all time, and it was like, he was just never that funny to me. Like, he was just a band kid to me. I'm watching the but I can still respect his self-improvement. I guess. Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. Still not a fan of what Call Me Carson did, though. It's just, just weird. But, I mean, I guess he did improve on himself, but at the same time, it's just... I never watched Call Me Carson, and that definitely put me off from watching him anytime ever. I think you should make a room so I'm matching on your team instead of a coin flip that I'm not. Honestly, yeah, after this match, we'll just open a room. It's just you in the lobby anyway, so... Chat. What is your favorite soda? And you can't say water because it's not a soda, and we all know that is the most basic answer. I love not knowing what any of this is, and it's just watching niche-ass streamers. Splatoon on a fundamental level is a cool game. It's why Splatoon 1 was so successful, but I think the way you talked about the sequels, Nintendo just... But I think from the way you talk about the sequels, Nintendo just handled it moving forward. What? Wait, what do you mean by Nintendo handled it even moving forward? Like, they do work on the games. Like, what are you talking about, like it? Oh, just handled it badly moving forward, okay. Or, Splatoon at a fundamental level is a cool game. It's why Splatoon 1 was so successful, but I think from the way you talk about sequels, Nintendo just handled it badly moving forward. I don't know why part of that sentence used to exist. I don't know either, but yeah, Nintendo kind of handled it bad moving forward, in a way. Yeah. Alright, let me form my sentence. Alright, my mic fell. But yeah, my take on Splatoon is, it is fundamentally a cool game. It is like a nice, cool game. And for a shooter by Nintendo on its own, it's a great game. I mean, Splatoon 1 is still one of the most unique games Nintendo has probably done. It's just the problem is that the sequels should have been also groundbreaking like Splatoon 1, but the problem is it's not. Like, Splatoon 3 should have been like Splatoon 1, where it should have been groundbreaking, but I'll get to that in a minute. Splatoon 2, like, in hindsight, we should not be surprised it wasn't groundbreaking, but at the time, it's still a bad game. It's still a bad Splatoon game because it's literally just Splatoon 1.5. I think the reason Nintendo even dropped Splatoon 2 that fast, only 2 years after Splatoon 1 came out, was because they needed a game for the Switch, and they were like, alright, Splatoon is still currently hot right now, so we'll drop Splatoon 2. And guess what? It worked. Splatoon 2 is the best selling of the series. It got a lot of people into Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2, in a way, kind of the fan base is still pretty much molded by how Splatoon 2 was. But still, Splatoon 2 is pretty much just Splatoon 1.5. Like, it felt like a couple big updates, but if they made it as a separate game. And then Splatoon 3 took 5 years to come out after Splatoon 2, and for the announcement, they announced it January 2021, and didn't announce anything meaningful until August 2022, and the game came out September 2022. So, we had to wait a year and a half for Splatoon 3, when there was, like, pretty much no content for Splatoon 2 also. And basically, everyone in the fan base's expectations for Splatoon 3 was, okay, Splatoon 2 was kind of like a pretty good game, but we kind of realized that this was the game they needed for Switch. Splatoon 3 is gonna change the game. It's gonna change the game. It's gonna be groundbreaking. It's gonna be groundbreaking, right? And then Splatoon 3 comes out, and it's just a 7.5 out of 10 game, which is fine on its own, but as a sequel, it just doesn't do anything groundbreaking. It's just a whatever thing. It has no new ranked modes. It adds an anarchy thing, which I guess is okay, but it had no new actual rank modes. The stages were small as hell compared to Splatoon 1's big stage and Splatoon 2's pretty good sized stage. The matchmaking is actually the worst it's been. It is actually objectively worse than Splatoon 1. They've actually done a stat on that. And just overall, it doesn't seem like anything's too crazy. Like, even the story mode for Splatoon 3 was pretty good. But side order was just, like, it was okay, but it's like, it was just okay. Like, that's why I'm, like, so harsh on Splatoon 3. It's just because this should have been a 10 out of 10 groundbreaking game. And it's like, wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, this is why I'm mad at Splatoon 3. It's because, or this is why I'm so harsh on it. It should have been a 10 out of 10 groundbreaking game, but instead it's a 7.5 out of 10. Does nothing for it type of game. And I guess It's kind of why I'm harsh. And I'm also this harsh because I've been a fan of Splatoon since Christmas 2015 when the game initially came out. Or it came out 6 months before Christmas 2015, but I've been a fan a lot longer than most Splatoon fans, pretty much. The game is carried by its interesting core gameplay mechanics, and that's what keeps people still playing the new games, even though not much changed. No new game. This game is carried by its interesting core game mechanics, and that's what keeps people still playing the new games, even though nothing much changed. So no new gameplay mechanics, nothing. Have you considered swords? I mean, yeah, I mean, you got swords, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the weapons are cool, but then it's like afterwards, once you get past the weapons, you realize it's still just any other Splatoon game. I am glad they added the weapons, but I feel like what makes Splatoon is the awesome stages, and especially the modes. Like, Splatoon is easily the most unique shooter on the market. And I'm kind of sad that since Splatoon 1, besides like a handful of things, it's just basically, it hasn't done anything groundbreaking since. Also, I'm gonna take out the trash. My parents are really wanting me to take it out. So, yeah, let me BRB for like 5 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I just love getting interrupted with shit. Um, Like, take Street Fighter, for example. If every Street Fighter would have had the same mechanics for every single game, then it wouldn't be beloved as it is today, for real. Like, imagine if Street Fighter 6 had the same mechanics, had the exact same mechanics, like, word for word, bar for bar as Street Fighter 1. Like, Street Fighter 1 should even be thankful. Street Fighter should even be thankful it even got a sequel, and somehow. Like, imagine if we had the same mechanic from Street Fighter 1. That pretty much would it be. You never got past them. They're fundamentally different ways of playing the game that aren't in Splatoon 1. And that's not even getting into all the different specials that changes the game so much than when you realize. Each game so far has its own unique design philosophy with specials and drastically changes the game's pace. Wait, each game so far has its own unique design philosophy with specials that drastically change the game's pace. In a way, I guess. Damn. 6 votes and it's still 50-50. 6 votes and it's still 50-50. That is crazy. So you play it the same, don't look in depth. What makes the game tick doesn't mean changes don't exist. Nah, I used to play other weapons. In Splatoon 1, I used to play, like, multiple weapons. And then I just play the same weapons just because it's comfortable. Like, I want to win in Splatoon. And I know I'm not going to win if I, like, try out a weapon for the first time. Man, I should get back into fighting games again. What do y'all think, chat? Or more specifically, I like goats, if you're still here. Like, you think that'd be interesting? Like, imagine getting into, like, Street Fighter. I mean, no matter what, I'm still be better than DSP, so. Welcome SMG4 the Inkling Girl to the stream. Someone's gonna be happy to hear this. The protagonist of Fire Emblem Shadows, Kurt, might be trans. He's publicly known as the Prince and they are the only heir to the throne, but they're actually a woman. Damn. Interesting. Nice SMG4. think I kind of grew out of burgers. Like, I used to, I didn't mind them, but I used to actually like eat a full burger. Now it feels like every time I eat a burger, it feels like I'm burnt out. Like, I don't know, it feels like every time I try a burger, it feels like I'm like burnt out from eating. It's not even bad burgers. It's just I'm just not in the mood. It's just like I don't know how to describe it, but. Damn. I don't think I'm gonna get to 10 wins. I think I'm max getting 7. Like, it's just not happening. I forgot to read this earlier. Your favorite soda is any cherry cola? That's a good pick. Cherry cola is kind of cool. Kind of cool like school. Not really. Funny. You wanna know what's crazy? My 4-hour, or not, my 12-hour stream is my 8th most popular live stream all time. I mean, yeah, streaming 12 hours to do that, but at the same time, it surpassed the flip side stream. It surpassed the flip side stream. The flip side stream did pretty great. It's like, damn. School could be cool if we actually funded it. Yeah, but you know that ain't gonna happen, unfortunately. My take on school is, I don't know. Like, my thoughts on learning is if you have a cool teacher, it can actually make you love the subject, and it makes you actually looking forward to it. Not like excited, but you're actually like, alright, this is kind of a cool class, I can look forward to it. If you have a whatever teacher, like they just do their jobs, it's like, alright, it's like, you could pick up something from it, but at the same time, you could probably not. Like, you don't care. It is just a class you have. If you have a bad teacher, though, it will make you completely drop the fucking, like, thing you're learning, like, past the classroom and make you go, nah, fuck this. Like, if you have, like, a bad history teacher, if you have a bad history teacher, it makes you want to completely drop all types of history in general. Like, anytime you hear history, you're like, oh my god, bro, like, shut the fuck up. Luckily, I never had a bad history teacher. I remember I had a couple bad teachers. Like, their own, like, hindsight, it was just me being, like, I don't know, me being too harsh. Being like, alright, okay, they actually weren't that bad. I feel like I can only pinpoint 2.5 teachers that are, like, actually, I could say, yeah, no, they kind of fucking suck. I'd say half, because I had this, like, assistant teacher in elementary school who was just a fucking bitch. She was a bitch. But yeah, no, the 2 teachers that sucked was, it was, what is it? Oh yeah, my 4th grade teacher just sucked. Her learning was just whatever, but we had a not great, our class wasn't even too horrible, but goddamn, she just never punished anyone. It felt like nobody went to ISS or anything. Like, it felt like she just let bad behavior aside, and then she would constantly complain about how her class sucked. Like, dog, you're the teacher, do something. Fucking horrible ass class. And then, I had a freshman science teacher, my 7th period science teacher, and, freshman year sucked because he had a pretty bad class. And dude would just spend like half the class complaining that we sucked instead of actually teaching us. And even when he taught us, it was just like whatever. And it was just like, I don't know, dude just kind of gave off loser vibes. Like, dude just gave off loser vibes. It felt like, I don't know. Teachers don't get paid enough to be all good. We gotta pay them more. I mean, yeah, I still think teachers should be paid like equivalent to like lawyers. Like, I was gonna say doctors, but I say we should do they should get paid as much as doctors. And if they aren't getting paid as much as doctors, at least pay them as much as lawyers. Like, they are leading us into the future. At least pay them something. I think the reason why so many bad teachers just go in is just because, I would say paycheck, but like, why the fuck would you go? I feel like the only reason bad teachers go in, people who are like kind of power hungry teachers who feel like they don't like kids, is power. I generally think some people become teachers just because they've never had any hint of power their entire life, and they want to be a teacher so they can abuse it. Like, I generally think that's why some people become teachers. So Kamoshida? I guess so. But like, why any power hungry teachers? Obviously, not all hungry power teachers are pedophiles, but just power hungry people, like, they're just fucking assholes. Luckily, they're not pedophiles. They're assholes though. They're fucking assholes. Like, why are you a teacher if you're just an asshole to kids? Like, that's like being allergic to seafood, but you're working at Red Lobster. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you stupid? How did we get here anyway? I think I was talking about school because, or I said cool like school, and then it led to the school discussion. And I know, and I feel like I can come up with this theory because my dad, apparently one of his friends had a sister who was just a bitch. She was just a bitch, and apparently she became like an elementary school teacher. And I'm like, oh, she is 100% the type of person to beef with an 8-year-old. She is 100% the type. I've been in and out of stream because my attention span has been ruined to the point of Principal Skinner levels are ruined. Damn. Damn, bro. You been on TikTok too much, dog? You been on Instagram Reels? I hate when millennials and Gen Zs be like, or I hate when millennials and Gen X be like, guys, Man, this gen is so cooked, man. They have such low attention spans due to TikTok. It's like my brother in Christ. Vine was popular during your guys' heyday, and Vine was 6 seconds. Vine was 6 seconds. What do you mean our attention spans ruined because of TikTok? Vine is shorter, and that's loved. The fuck? Like, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Like, I feel like people's attention spans definitely are cooked. But at the same time, it's like people gotta stop acting like this is a brand new thing. Like, dog, Vine was popular. Vine was loved. People still want Vine back. Not sure if it's the stream content or my ADHD. Maybe both. We are not on a winning streak. Not at all. Yeah, I'm just looking at my top 10 most popular streams. Number 10 was was when the big run happened, and it was a YouTube short stream, 312 views. 9th most popular is the Class of '09 flip side stream when it came out. 8 is the 12-hour stream. 7 was the night the Wii U server shut down. 6 was the night Splatoon 3 came out. 5 was my first YouTube short stream. And I'll get back to that in a minute. I mean, did Vine continuously loop the video until you slightly tapped up to automatically put another one in your face? Genuine question. Yeah. Vine, like Vine was like a loop. Like it was a 6-second long video. So once the video ended, it looped the Vine. And yeah. I don't think TikTok automatically, once the video ends, puts another one in your face. TikTok also loops the video. And if it does automatically scroll, then you probably have some auto scroll thing on that you need to turn off in the settings. I saw one guy spreading his life juices out of a window like as soon as his door opened. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. TikTok sometimes has the worst content ever. And that's when I just opened the freaking app. Jeez Louise. I never used Divine, so I don't know how it works, but like TikTok really cuts down the amount of user input you need to get endless stream of junk. Man, that's how it sucked doing the app. It's just algorithm. TikTok, even if you hate TikTok, you got to admit it has the best algorithm. Like, it knows what you want, or it pretty much knows what you want, and it pretty much sucks you in. And even with Instagram YouTube. It's like their algorithm just can't compete against TikTok's algorithm. Like, TikTok legitimately does have the best algorithm. Any change? You already finished the 99-point journey on 4th Street? No, I think we're only at 200,000. We are only at 200,000 because that shit's just crazy. Yeah. Oh, wait, I was going over my top 10 most popular streams. Alright, so number 5 is my first YouTube short stream. Number 4 is a Splatoon 2 stream from 5 years ago because I got rated by GG Gabriel. Number 3 was my first Class of 09 stream. Number 2 is the stream is me streaming Smash Bros. The night Sora came out. And number 1 is a random Sonic Mania stream. No joke. This random Sonic Mania stream has 1.7k views. It's just me playing Sonic Mania. It's nothing special. The stream didn't even do crazy when it came out. Or when it was live. It's just the VOD numbers just went crazy overnight for some reason. Oh boy, Class of 09. Y'all remember when Class of 09 was considered, like, good and funny? And then Flipside came out and that completely changed? I'll be on in 5, by the way. In 5 minutes? Awesome. I'll stream until, like, maybe 7:30, so... It's not just video link, you don't even have to choose a video, just like school and then a video is already playing. I remember I watched the first Class of 09 stream and it became too much for me that I stealthily left and never hopped on the stream again. I don't blame you. Honestly, the moment I saw you hop on the stream, I was like, oh, this is not going to be his type of game. And honestly, I was proven right. There's just some games where you just know it just doesn't fit a viewer's, like, thing. Is there a single good ending in that game? In Class of 09, yeah, I forgot who the fuck the main girl's name is. What the fuck was her name? The main girl's name, there is a way to graduate. Or, you can graduate. You can graduate. There is some, like, good endings in the game. Is Splatfest still happening? It is gonna be another full month till we get to Splatfest. Nicole? Yeah, Nicole. Yeah, they announced the Splat a few days ago. Yeah. But, yeah. We got a Zombie Skeleton Ghost rerun. Yeah. But, yeah, Nicole was crazy. Not a lie, I'm still standing by it. The first 2 Class of 09 games were funny as fuck. I'm still standing by that. Flipside had some funny moments, but yeah, it had some very not funny moments. When is that? I think it's on like Team 24 to... I think it's on October 24th to the 26th. You're on Team Ghost because Ghost type Pokemon are cute. I'm gonna be on Skeleton because I was on Skeleton first time. How specific? What the fuck? I just fucking my camera, my mic. How specific do the choices have to be in order for Nicole to graduate? Like, is there one correct path? I think there's a couple paths you could do where Nicole can graduate. But yeah, it's like the whole game is supposed to be like shocking dark humor, so. We're gonna change teams by recall. I didn't have the best times on my OG team. Ah, okay. For the Splatfest? Yeah. You're leaning towards Skeleton? Sorry, Ghost, I love you and chose y'all last time, but I want to support Friday to complete the Splatoon trio. Bet. Gonna speedrun getting all the weapons I need to buy so I can feel like I made a lot of progress online. Damn. I love waiting an hour and a half to play the game. There we go. Splatlandian youth player. They pulled up just now. They bought the game today. They bought the game today, chat. We have a Splatlandian youth player. Dog, why did you spend... Why are you spending $60 on the game right now? That's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. We have a Splatlandian youth player. They got the game tonight. You say the game is dead. The game's not complete. Just because one new player bought the game doesn't mean the game's completely alive. Besides, now that I know GregCrew's the same team, even better. I rarely get to go board Splatfest Greg. I prefer boarding the stage with the guys I know instead of randoms. W. Hell yeah. I think I'll probably stream the Splatfest. I have to get 130 shell tickets. How am I... Chat, do y'all just not hoard the tickets? Do y'all just not hoard the tickets? I hoard the tickets. You wanna know why? Because I only play one weapon. I only play like one weapon. There's like no reason... There's like really no reason to buy the other weapons. Why buy the other weapons if you're already comfortable with this one? Ever since there was no weapons for nearly a year, I used the license to gamble. I gotcha. Oh, I couldn't get him. Fuck. On my main online account, I want to buy every single weapon in the game, but ever since I've started a new account. Damn it, we lost. I had every weapon up until that one random Tuesday morning, 11th anniversary Splatoon 1's announcement on my break. Not gonna lie, you know what I forgot? Baby's first win. Oh god, gave him a first win. At this point, we just need to hop on. We need to hop on a real game. Like, we fit you guys. We need to hop on a real game. We fit you. Well, great game. GG's. Great game. Remember, chat, this is multiplayer game of the year. This is the multiplayer game of the year, guys. Splatoon is the multiplayer game of the year. Alright, let's try again. Would Sonic Crossroads be a real game? I've been liking it. It would be a real game. I don't have the game right now. I'm waiting for the game to go on sale to at least $50. I'll wait until probably the first sale it ever goes on, just so I can get the game, just because I'm not dropping $70 for Crossworlds, but I'm willing to drop like $50 for Crossworlds. So, yeah. Also, chat, Fire Emblem Engage is winning in the poll. Ooh. Is Crossworlds 70 for Switch 1? I actually want to find out. Where is it? Okay, it turns out, they just not showing it. There we go. Digital Deluxe Edition's 80. And regular is only 60. So, hey, I can download the demo. I'm not doing it for Switch. Jeez, this looks so bad. This is a PS3 game. This is a PS3 game. You could have said this was transformed and I'd believe you. Jesus. What? Wow. That looks bad. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, no, this game is the actual fucking worst if you go to the home menu. I remember in Splatoon 2, if you were on the private battles, and if you go on the home menu, it actually would not disconnect after 5 minutes. Or after 5 seconds. Splatoon 3, if you're on private battles and you go to the home menu for 5 seconds, that shit disconnects. I don't know how the fuck they managed to make it worse. I see Joseph and Shy Guy on that game all day, every day. What did they put in that game? They put in Joker Persona 5. They added in the Yakuza guy. They added in Hatsune Miku, SpongeBob, Mega Man, Avatar. You think I'm making this shit up? I'm not. I'm not. They did. Let me see. Joseph hiding his game list. What are you hiding, bro? What are you hiding on that shit? Like, why are you hiding your games, bro? Like, I'm not gonna embarrass you. Wait. Joseph and Shy Guy. Oh, you meant Shy Guy. I was thinking Agent Fox. Alright. Oh yeah, Sonic Racing Crossroads. Oh, I feel bad for them. They got the Switch 1 version. Oh, they gotta play it. Oh, they gotta play the worst version of the game. Ooh. Am I buying the Switch 2 version of the game? Nah, not really. I think I might buy the PS5 version. I'm thinking of buying the PS5 version. The game is crossplay, right? The game should have crossplay, right? Gameplay is actually great. Graphics aren't everything. I know, but like, I mean, like, come on. How is that shit on Switch 1? Is that shit like 30? Is that shit like 30 frames every sometimes? That's insanity. What? The fact that nobody likes Persona 4 Golden? On the channel, it's 50-50. It's going band for band. But it seems like Persona 4 Golden is so not liked compared to 3 and 5 on the channel, to the point people would rather see Fire Emblem on the channel than Persona 4 Golden. That's just crazy, chat. I said 30 frames per sometimes. What I mean by that is, it's a slideshow. 30 frames per second is good, but 30 frames per sometimes, I mean, dog, it's like a slideshow. Eight votes, and Fire Emblem Engage is winning. Fire Emblem Engage is winning, chat. 62-38. Just a normal lobby and have people join? I know, but I want to win. I just need, like, what, 2 more wins? Just to unlock phase 2 of the amiibos? We need to stream Engage, so when you stream Shadows, you can see Engage Stories of Masterpiece comparison. Yeah, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to beat Engage, and then we're going to stream Shadows and see how good the story is compared to Engage. How bad is the story in Engage? It's just predictable, especially for Fire Emblem standards. You want to know how predictable it is? Pearl knows absolutely nothing on Fire Emblem, and yet she pretty much predicted the story to a T. Pretty much. Imagine how much I have on my main account. Not the main account for online, like the real main account. Damn. I don't even know why I have my playtime hidden. I was about to say, did you buy those, like, AI auto-generated games and you're just too embarrassed to show it off? Like, there's only one battle in the story of Shadows. It's all dialogue with no voice acting. Oh, boy. Chat, how are you gonna react when Kylo Ren gets into Smash Bros? Are we gonna be like, oh my god, Star Wars! They added Star Wars to the game! Oh my goodness, Star Wars! That's how I'm gonna react. I'm gonna react like they added Star Wars to Smash. Oh my god, Star Wars! Yo, if they drop a Fire Emblem anime, I'm gonna say it's Star Wars, because Star Wars did get an anime. Nobody talks about it, but it did get an anime. You want Susie Deltarune instead? Two things can be true at once. How do you make progress in the story? I play in the online mode. You have to play as a light side to progress through the story. Oh, so it's like a Sonic Adventure 2 hero villain type shit. Susie Deltarune is the real dragon. I mean, Susie. Wait, they named the tough punk girl Susie. That's like if a tough punk guy was named Eugene. Like, get your ass out of here, bro. You ain't threatening no one with that name. It's an anagram for issue? What's like an anagram? You made that up? Nah, I'm good. I guess that's dashing hopes for any Persona 4 Golden stream. It's not saying it's never gonna happen. It's just, what would you rather see faster? And many people want to see Fire Emblem Engage. I saw someone making Susie Deltarune for Barney the Flippin' Dinosaur. You know, I mean, they are pink dinosaurs, so. Or they are purple dragons. Anagram is just a word swap around and make another word. Oh, okay. Like, if they wanted to make Susie a threatening name, they should have picked something like threatening, like Heather or Lashana. Like something that's actually threatening and not fucking Susie. Susie, bro. It isn't supposed to be a threatening name, it's just her name? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I would've... A threatening name like Risei. Hell nah! Or if you said Rise, I'd be like, oh, what are they rising? They're gonna rise to the occasion when they beat your ass? Okay. But if you say Risei, bro, I'm not taking you seriously, bro. If my name was Risei, I'd be saying that shit Rise, because Rise sounds cooler than Risei. As we also get this win. I lost track. Is that 10? I think that was 9. Let's see after this next battle. Or let's see after the next win. Not gonna lie. When I think of... Well, I saw one of my streamer friends playing Deltarune Chapter 1. And when I saw Susie gives off the vibe that... her favorite rapper is like Tom McDonald thinking she's tough. Or thinking he's tough. Like, oh yeah, this is that real music. This ain't none of that trash shit. This ain't none of that mumble shit. This is that real music. And it's like, ah, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Her name isn't what gives the threatening purpose. It's how everybody talks about her and how cold distant she was. I don't know what to say that. Susie's so tough, she likes 100 gas. Oh, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. There's a reason why nobody likes Susie, bro. If I found out somebody's favorite artist is 100 gex, bro, I'll be like, what the fuck? Hell nah, bro. Hey, yo, look at this motherfucker. Listen to 100 gex. This message was Zelda review. Oh my god. It doesn't even appear on my, like, browser. That's so crazy. That is such a horrifying message. YouTube's like, cut the shit. Cut the shit. Cut the bullshit. Hide it. We don't want no 100 gex, bro. We don't want no 100 gex. Honestly, I don't like it, bro. 100 gex is like terrifying. Because they're terrifying on how bad they are. Yo, bro, if anybody's favorite artist is 100 gex, bro, you're getting banned in chat, bro. Shy Kid, he will personally execute you by firing squad. He will execute. I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube censoring was all AI now, too. I wouldn't be blaming it. But at the same time, if it's censoring 100 gex, yo, let me invest. Bro, we ain't getting no 100 gex in here, bro. She doesn't want to act tough. She's tough because people are scared of her no matter what she does. So, instead of improving herself, she decides to be a bitch? Is she stupid? Why would she do that? That's like, what? Yo, that is... Yo, Susie's stupid for doing that. Not gonna lie, bro. Top 10 reasons why YouTube's great. They censor 100 gex. Oh, hell yeah, man. Another $100 million to the YouTube investment pool. they'll be putting, despite getting all that money, they'll still be putting 5 ads over. But I don't know that because I have YouTube Premium. Listen, people hate on YouTube Premium, but the moment you get like 1 month of YouTube Premium, that's impossible to go back to regular YouTube. Because YouTube Premium, it is so good watching long-term videos and not getting a single ad. Especially when you're skipping through the video. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Alright, everyone, get out of this battle because I'm gonna check my amiibos and all that. They'll get the money using the develop an AI translator for live chat in real time. Espanol messages turned into English. Something YouTube would actually do. Oh, chat, we actually have... We're at level 125, and we're on catalog level 8. Oh, Missouri? Is this the Persona 3 character they're talking about? They're Team Zombie. Oh, I bet you... Don't switch to Team Zombie now, Skipper, just because Missouri likes it. Alright, here we go. Marina. Look at her. Hell yeah. How's it going? You've been hard at work battling, have you? Take this present. Hey, let's go. I got the Marina top. It's really not dumb. It makes sense for her to not reach out to people that aren't reaching out to her. You know what? We're gonna save gear. What gear am I gonna save? Oh. Let's go. Stay fresh. Look at this. Oh, hell yeah. This is just a regular-ass tank top. I feel like this look way more like Marie if I was a woman in this game. But since I'm a male, so who cares? It's just a regular tank top. It's just a regular white tank top. Alright. Alright, chat. We're going to save this gear. Shout Missouri, but I still want my Splatoon fry picks. Skipper, what about Yukari? Yukari, I know you asked Skipper, but I'm gonna say this. Yukari, I just felt like was just, I don't know. Bugsnax said I kind of brushed off On as like a generic girl character, but no. On actually has a personality. Yukari actually genuinely does feel like the generic girl character. That's why I just don't care about Yukari. She just feels like a generic girl character. I don't hate Yukari, but it's like I just never saw her as anything special. In the later chapters, she's actually one of the most compassionate and kind characters. She does improve as a person after she meets someone who does accept her. She's just really got a chance to show that side of herself. Gotcha. Maybe one day I'll play Deltarune. Chat, y'all want me to play Deltarune? I know the answer is going to be unanimously yes, but maybe after Fire Emblem. What's up, B? How you living? Yo, way to get your battle on. Here, I got you this. A Pearl Scent hoodie. You need something? Nah, I'm good. I had to look her up, and the first thing I saw was Touhou Fandom Wiki. Alright, now I kind of like this. It kind of fits the vibe. I kind of like this. It's like kind of like a weird color mix. It's like kind of cool. This is just a regular tank top with, like, this big-ass chain. This one actually feels like the chain is actually regularly sized. It feels like a little too big. And also, look at those rings. Are those, like, my championship rings? It's got to be my championship rings. Hey, some of y'all don't know, but I was a Splatfest World Champion in 2017 and 2018. That's how I was able to get these rings. I had the biggest crush on her back when I got into Persona 3 in 2020. Yukari? I mean, it's not ridiculous, but still. A note about saving to an amiibo: saves everything, not freshest fits. Things like if you're using Octolink, eye color, basically everything. Gotcha. Play Delta Tournament, please don't skip the dialogue. I never skip the dialogue. I don't skip it in Fire Emblem. I don't skip it in Persona. We're all good in the hood. Here's what I was thinking. What if we did... I remember Winter's stream series. The winter stream series last year was Amori. And Amori is a top 5 game I've played. I'm not joking. If there's one game I will say you gotta play, it's Amori. I feel like Amori, I never really bring it up because I always bring up Persona and, like, whatever I'm interested in. But Amori really is just one of those games where you play and shit's just crazy. Great, that's a fucking lie. What's next? Call you on that one as well. No, what do you mean, guys? First 2 chapters are actually free, so you don't even have to pay to try it out. You is right. Here, let's see, Deltarune. Great job to do Engage. We learned about Marty and the dang thing crashed, so I'm gonna have to relive the whole backstory. Oh, yeah, because, my old USB cable fucking sucked. Oh, yeah, this is my wish list. Yeah, nothing crazy. Oh, damn, Street Fighter 6 is fucking $20. $20 for Street Fighter 6 on the Switch 2. That's actually a steal on the Switch 2. $19? Or should I pay $60 for 1 and 2 Fighters Edition? And look at these games on sales. These aren't actually bad games. Mortal Kombat 1, that probably runs way better. Monster Hunter. Oh, I saw this game was like kind of... This was one of the launch games. Kind of interesting. Cars 3, $4. My Stream Cozy Collections. Oh yeah, this is hella tough. This is so tough, guys. This is tough. Damn, some of these old games is like kind of crazy. But yeah, My Slim's Cozy Bumble. This is so heckin' tough, guys. What are the best sellers? Hades 2. I kind of forgot about Hades 2. Or I thought they were... When they announced this, I thought they were announcing Hades 3. Because I saw Hades 2 was like an early access on Steam. But no, this is officially Hades 2. Oh yeah, I saw they announced a Fire Emblem. Is this like a new Fire Emblem Tactics? Or is this like a Legacy Collection type of thing? I think this is a brand new one, I think? I'm gonna have to look that up. I swear Cars 3 goes on sale like every month. You're shouting out Sega for sales. Look at me and my game. Bro, they're just begging you to buy the game. Like, don't please buy the game, bro. Ain't nobody give a shit about our fucking thing. I will give it, though. I'm actually surprised it's still on the store. Just because I feel like by now they would take these licensed games off. I feel like I should buy it just in case they do that. Hey, Sonic Crossroads gonna go crazy, though. I'm gonna buy it on PS5 when it's on sale. Either PS5 or Steam. Whenever it gives on sale the fastest. I swear Cars... Or, yeah. I'm gonna have to remind you of Chris pronouns every stream, aren't I? Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot they go by they, them, right? Didn't that happen to Minecraft? It only happened to the first edition. The reason why they took down the first edition is because they made Bedrock Edition, so... The Nintendo Switch version of the game, is offline. Or, it is not on to buy anymore. But, the Bedrock Edition is. So, yeah. I do like this streaming tag, though. Not streaming Life of the Party. We'll go off the store when people accept the fact that Mater sucks. Well, luckily, it'll never go off the store ever. Yay. Alright. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna call it right here. I was planning on streaming. Not too long, but I was planning on streaming for a decent amount of time. I feel like after losing so much, just getting the first patch is good enough. So yeah. Mater rules, McQueen's rules. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it right here. Look at this poll, guys! Look at this poll! Fire Element Engage, that's what we're getting Wednesday. Yeah. I'll try and stream maybe 2 chapters at a time until we finish, or unless all my party members die. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I'll make sure it never happens. But yeah, as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.